The primary responsibility of the legislative branch is to pass laws and enact legislation in our country. Through the 435 members of the Senate and House of Representatives that make up our Congress, their job is to create laws that benefit the people of the United States.
This has not been the case. Congress is not doing its job. Congress has set a current record for unpopularity among the American people, with only 10% of the population approving of the job Congress is doing.
Currently, Congress is incredibly polarized. There is a large distance between the ideologies of Republicans and Democrats in the House and Senate, pitting the two parties against one another. Refusing to compromise on any legislation, no bills get passed, and nothing gets done. There is also no cooperation between our Democratic president and our Republican majority House of Representatives. For the past several years, there seemed to be a back and forth between the president and the House.
The Keystone Pipeline, immigration, coal, international trade, addressing ISIS, gun control. The president attempted numerous times to push for an immigration reform bill that would allow up to 4 million undocumented immigrants the ability to live and work in the United States without fear of deportation. For more than a year, Republicans in the House of Representatives have refused to allow an up or down vote on this legislation. Obama resorted to taking executive action to address the immigration crisis.
Recently, Congress has focused its efforts on attempting to defund Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is an important organization in the U.S. There are around 1 million abortions year-round, and Planned Parenthood has performed over 300,000 of them to people in need. They do 4.5 million tests and treatments for STDs, and close to 1 million cancer screenings and treatments per year. Many Republicans in the House don't want to fund Planned Parenthood in the spending bill. It is an attack on poor women around the country who need these health care services. While this could be a simple issue solved by funding Planned Parenthood, the Republicans are fighting with the Democrats on whether it should be federally funded or not. Congress is attempting to destruct the basic women's health care.
Also, in 2013, the federal government shut down for 16 days, a result of an inefficient Congress. The House and the Senate could not agree on a spending bill for funding the government. The argument was over Obamacare. The Republicans and Democrats could not reach a consensus on it. The Republicans wanted anti-Obamacare amendments, but the Democrats disagreed. Since the bickering did not stop, the government shut down. Nearly 800,000 federal employees were out of work without pay. VA benefits were disrupted and national parks closed, losing 700,000 of revenue daily. In addition, more than 1 million other working employees had their paychecks delayed. Meanwhile, some members of Congress kept collecting their paychecks. If our Congress cannot put their heads together and come up with a compromised bill, our country is simply doomed.
Something needs to change, or the legislative branch will never be able to do a good job in helping lead this country.